Last night's storms caused significant damage in parts of Montgomery County. Several trees were uprooted or cracked, leaving limbs hanging at the Harriton house and park in Bryn, Mawr.
CBS News Philadelphia's Jan Carabeo continues our coverage from there. Good morning, Jan.
Jim and Siafa, good morning. I was able to speak to the caretaker just a short time ago. He actually lives on the property in the house that was damaged during yesterday's storms. Now, he wasn't at home at the time. Neither was his son. That is the good news. They are safe this morning. But he says a couple of trees came down on that house, poking several holes through the roof. So he has a lot to clean up this morning, not just to that house, but to the grounds as well. And speaking of safety, that is why they're asking people to stay away from this area, because it is still a tricky situation just up this driveway where those homes are located, because a couple of big trees came down. Branches are still dangling, so they need to assess the damage and start the cleanup process. Take a look at these pictures, though. This details exactly what they are dealing with this morning. These posted to the Facebook page of the Harriton Historic House and Park Facebook page. The 1704 Harriton house was not damaged, but the callback house sitting behind the main house was hit by two trees. That is the home that the caretaker lives in. A section of that house, get this, was actually the first structure built on this property way back in 1686. So a lot of history on the grounds here as well. It is also currently the home to the bee garage that houses honey spinning equipment maintained for community use. Now, fortunately, no one was using that equipment at the time of yesterday's storm, so no injuries here to report. However, several beehives were destroyed during the storm. Staff here, they are hoping to rescue some of those bees later today. So in the meantime, the grounds remain closed because they are trying to assess the damage and clean up all the broken limbs. The caretaker also mentioned that they have what are called widowmakers here on the property, already broken trees that can become unstable in a storm or at any time. And they say they actually had two more trees come down after the storm had already passed yesterday. So it puts into perspective the situation they are dealing with this morning. They also recommend people stay away from the preserve for the very same reasons. So a lot happening today. That caretaker says he's going to start removing some trees in no time at all. We'll keep you up to date. But for now, Siafa and Jim, back into you.
Thank you, Jan.